Do you feel ageism in your life? And is it self-inflicted or is it coming from the outside? Now,
Put the pedal to the metal, Judy. Let's get moving.
I should be at the gym right now. It's early in the morning and normally I'm at the gym, but I'm not. You want to know why? Because I'm injured.
I'm in the cart with Judy, my chauffeur.
Hello there.
Keep your eyes on the road, Judy.
Okay.
I took a lesson for a new sport that I want to play.
Do you wish sometimes you had like a siren to get people out of the way? Because I see you go beep, beep, beep sometimes.
Oh, yes, sometimes.
You might have heard of this sport. It's the fastest growing sport in North America for people over the age of 50.
Have you ever run into anybody?
No, not
Have
at
you
all.
wanted to run into anybody?
So I signed up for pickleball. Pickleball. Pickleball, the stupidest name for a sport on the planet. Doesn't it just cry out for ridicule? Pickleball.
I was slaloming past. Oh, she's using the bell. Get the hell out of the way. Would it help if I just shouted, "Get the hell out of the way! Get the hell out of the way"?
No, that's okay.
It's named after somebody's dog who invented the game. It's like a cross between badminton, squash, and tennis. Played with paddles and a wiffle ball that moves about half the speed of a tennis ball.
Everybody's looking at me sadly, like I'm a pathetic case.
So I sign up for a lesson because we are going to now become pickleballers. Push off with my back foot to run towards the net, and excruciating pain in my calf as my calf muscle tears.
Have you had any famous people, more famous than me, in your cart?
I've never had a muscle tear in my calf before. I've pulled a muscle in my calf and that hurts, but this was, I was afraid at first that I'd ruptured a tendon or something because it was that kind of excruciating pain.
Who's the most famous, disabled celebrity?
And I started, of course, Googling injuries. And I started Googling torn calf muscle. Good heavens, don't fly with a torn calf muscle. My cousin did it, and he had a stroke because he had deep vein thrombosis. And now
I'm infirmed. Let's say that, as opposed to disabled. I'm infirmed. I don't think that's politically correct. We could get in trouble.
The physio evaluates it, says it's a second-degree tear, and I'm okay to fly. But it's as long as I can get around comfortably.
By the way, I don't know the protocol. Am I supposed to tip you at the end?
No.
I'm not? No. Has anybody ever tipped you?
Yeah, it's the U.S. people.
Oh, U.S.
Try
people.
to,
Yeah, I'm not going to. Good Canadians, we don't.
That's right.
All I have is U.S. funds, and it would be exorbitant if I even gave you 5.
They put me in this walking boot, and it removes all the pressure on the foot, and I can hobble around. So now I can travel.
Now, do people ask you to stop at the bathroom?
We get all sorts of stuff like that. Yes.
Stop at duty free to pick up booze?
Yes.
All of this was the beginning of me feeling sorry for myself this week.
All right, thank you, Judy.
Starting to feel my age. And other things exacerbated the feeling my age. 3 things. A conversation I had this week, a meeting I had, and being at the conference that I was at. And I don't know if you guys experience this. Do you feel ageism in your life? And is it self-inflicted or is it coming from the outside? Now, my body betraying me because I'm getting older and I'm more fragile and I was trying a sport that I hadn't tried before and I tore a muscle. That I can accept that as my own folly to a certain extent. But then I was at Video Marketing World speaking, and I had a bit of an epiphany there. I looked around and I looked at the roster of the other speakers and even the attendees. And looking at the roster of speakers, I was by 8 years the oldest speaker there. Not a small gap. I think nearly a decade. I was the oldest speaker speaking at this conference, which is about one of the most vibrant aspects of an industry today: video marketing, online video. And I was by 8 years the oldest person there. And that I was concerned that maybe everybody at the conference kind of looks at me as kind of a curiosity now. I don't know if I felt that my opinion was respected. I certainly felt engaged. I felt friendship and kinship with all of the people there. But I'm a lot older than the rest of them. So that was kind of number one. So hurt myself, number one, kind of reminding me of how old I am, looking around, seeing physically how old I am. Then I come home, back to Vancouver, and I'm on a conference call with a SaaS company, with a software as a service company that I'm doing some business with. And I've done business with this company for a long time. They're a well-established company, maybe 60 employees, and they're a good company. They're a product I absolutely love. I'm not going to mention the name of it, but they're a product I love. And I asked, I was on with a team, I said, "Who? Just out of curiosity, who's the oldest person that works for you guys?" And they look at each other and go, "Oh, I don't know, well, Brian? Yeah, Brian. How old's Brian? Geez, he must be 40. Geez, he must be 40? Come on." Oh, okay, now it's not 1 decade, it's 2 decades difference between me and these guys I'm doing business with. And there's respect there. But, geez, he must be nearly 40. Oh. And then I had lunch with a friend, a longtime friend, who is almost exact same age as me, who is one of the most brilliant managers of business that I met. His teams that he ran back when we were in the 90s and in the early 2000s were I just had so much respect for how he ran his company, how he built his team, what a mentor he was to other team members. And he's talking about becoming an entrepreneur. And he says because he approaches companies now and they aren't interested in him because of his age. And he's still healthy, busy, but he's just on the cusp of 60 as I and many of you are. And he said, "Oh no, as far as he's concerned, ageism is alive and well, and he won't even be considered." With all the vast experience, all the leadership he has, with all that he has to give, especially to smaller startup companies, he says he won't even be considered, so he has to do his own thing. And oh man, that came home to roost. Just that this cascading thing. First of all, the physical reminder, the visual reminder, the actually asking, and then a personal reminder of a friend saying that they are experiencing it. Now, I don't feel personally in my life ageism. I don't see it rearing its head, but I want to throw it out to you. I want to hear whether this part of the community, if you are experiencing it, if it's something that you're afraid of, and how we should deal with it. Is this something that we should be railing against, or is this something that just kind of is life taking its natural course and going along with the flow? I'm going to be fascinated to hear your opinion on it. Now, before we wrap things up today, just a heads up that we are going to be doing a pretty profound shift to this vlog. I'm going to be taking this vlog, I'll mention this over the next couple of weeks, but over the next couple of weeks, we're going to stop producing the vlog, don't worry, here on this channel, and we're going to split the dottotech channel. I'm going to be taking the channel because, I'm trying to grow the dottotech channel to 1 million subscribers, and the personal content is a little bit disconnected from where the growth is, which is in the productivity side. And so I want to add a little more clarity to the channel. So I'm going to start a personal vlog channel. It'll be called Steve Dotto. And actually, there'll be a link below that you can register, that you can subscribe to the new channel. And so we'll be over the next couple of vlogs letting you know about that. So we migrate you across. So within a couple of weeks, this vlog won't be posted here on this channel anymore, but instead we'll be posting it on a new channel. And if you want to know more about that, you can watch my Growing Your YouTube channel vlog, which will be talking about the transition an awful lot. So just as an FYI. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up. Looking forward to your comments about ageism, whether or not it is rearing its head in your, and I want to say ugly head, but I'm not sure. I guess it is an ugly head if you feel it is impacting you, but how it is impacting you and what your opinion is on that. Looking forward to that conversation. Till next time, I'm Steve Dotto. Have fun storming a castle.